Okay, money supply has a few different definitions. We're only going to be talking about two of them, M1 and M2. There's also M3 and M4. Don't worry about those. Just M1, M2, and we'll be done. M1 is composed of currency and checkable deposits. A checkable deposit is a bank deposit that allows withdrawals of money by writing checks or any more your debit card. I'm going to get into that in a little bit though. M1 was the most used measure until the 1970s before ATMs. ATMs now you can go use those pretty much whenever you want. But in the 70s and early 80s, you didn't have that option. On Friday, you would go to the bank and you would basically make a withdrawal, so you had money through the weekend where you could pay cash to go out to eat or get whatever things you had to get. So M2 money is larger. M2 money is larger mostly because it contains M1 money. All right, Winston's back. M2 money includes M1 money, savings deposits, money market mutual funds, and CDs. So M2 includes easily liquidable sources of money. Your savings deposit. Well, with an ATM, you can now get to those anytime you want to. Money market mutual fund, you normally have to wait a day or two before you can have access to those. CDs, you can liquidate those, but you're going to have to pay some penalties. Money market mutual funds are an interest-bearing account at a mutual fund company for which a minimum balance is usually required, and most of which offer limited check writing privilege. Again, you can only go to the well a few times with a money market mutual fund or a savings deposit. Most banks, once you go beyond 3 withdrawals for a savings account, they're going to start tracking you, and you may have penalties up to including turning that savings account into a checking account. Money market mutual fund, I believe you can only take a certain amount out over a certain period of time. And a CD is pretty much a one-shot deal. Once you liquidate that, it's gone until you get another CD. So again, M1 money is pretty much immediately available. M2 money, you may have to wait a short period of time. Okay, debit cards or credit cards, are they part of the money supply? Well, debit cards just give you access to checking or savings accounts, which is either M1 or M2 money, depending how it's linked. It may give you access to both. Checking and savings accounts are both included in M2. Now, checking, again, is available in M1, but both are definitely available as M2. Now, a credit card is not part of the money supply. Think about what a credit card is. It's just an offer of an open-ended loan. That loan is made at the cash register. The bank deposit gets the bank deposits from elsewhere pay for the purchase. So that's not a change in the money supply. Money is just changing hands from the lender to the borrower, which would be you, made at the point of sale system. So credit cards, not part of the money supply. Debit cards give you access to checking and savings or the M2 money supply. All right, the last bit is fractional reserve banking. I may go over this. The best thing for you to do, I think, would be to go check out the YouTube video called Zeitgeist Addendum. Watch from about minute 3 to minute 25. You can just turn it off as soon as they start talking about some kind of hitman, economic hitman or something of that nature. But the video does have kind of a conspiratorial tone to it. Just don't worry about the end of the world or anything like that. Just pay attention to how fractional reserve banking works. It is really interesting. I think I am going to make another video that talks about this to some degree because we need to talk about FDIC as well as bank runs. So I will be making one more of these at least, but if you get the chance, watch Zeitgeist Addendum. I think I have a link of it on Twitter. I'll try to make one on Blackboard. Again, if you have any questions, you can get in touch with me at Twitter. My handle is FSU, F-R-A-Z-E-R, or you can email me, jfraser@fairmontstate.edu. And you will see me soon. Thanks.